back with another video, this time not a great one.
The subject matter today.
So, at the moment, we're going through some issues. You see, I'm a big Sonic fan, regrettably. Joel's played a few.
I played Sonic 2.
He knows what Sonic is.
Yeah.
So as you know, we've got the movie coming eventually with the redesign, because the last design was awful. Then we've got the Sonic Forces that came out last year. We've had Team Sonic Racing, which is a good kart game, but not a Sonic game really, it's just an excuse to make a racing game. And Mario and Sonic are back at the Olympics!
Now that's a hell of an announcement, guys. That was a part of Nintendo's E3, so big news, right?
Big news! That collab's still making money. So, here's the problem I have with the current state of Sonic. What happened? Generations happened in 2011 and everything was great! Sonic was on an up and up! And then everything went downhill. So, right, let's go back to the Sonic movie thing, okay? The Sonic movie design came out, everyone hated it. So much so that the director was like, oh, we messed up.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that, and this is what I found hilarious, before we'd even seen the design, they'd already come out saying Sega might not like what we've done with the eyes. Sega doesn't like the eyes. Sega this, doesn't approve of this, blah 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 blah. And it's like, if the guys who have the damn property you're making into a film don't like it, why are you going ahead? Anyway.
And just quickly on that note, it's funny because even in the Wreck-It Ralph movie, they got the design right.
They used the game design! You know why? Because they're representing Sonic! Anyway. Essentially, they're gonna redo the design. We've already seen like a little post, this like a gloved hand holding a post saying, we're delaying the movie. So the gloved hand's a good sign if they actually incorporate that into the design. But yeah, no, we don't need to go into the design. Everyone knows it was ugly. If you don't think it was ugly, then you are not a fan of Sonic and you don't understand why people are pissed off. But worse still is the fact that we had Sonic Forces last year, which mechanically works fine. As a fun experience, it was not. It was dull. I beat it the day I bought it, which granted Sonic games are never really long, but it was like really short. The main antagonist, the infinite character that they really hyped up about, just sort of disappeared at the end of the game. We kind of were like, yeah, we beat you, and he's like, no, I can still win! And that was it. So, that didn't really work. We loved Sonic Mania, but Sega said they're not going to make a sequel. Why? Team Sonic Racing comes out, yeah, everyone seems to like it. I've played it a bit. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but that's because it's a kart racer. I don't really play too many of those. I mean, it's okay. Personally, I prefer the mechanics in Transformed. I'm just saying. So, and now we've got this Mario and Sonic Olympic game announced. Now, here's the thing. Back when they did the last big Sonic live stream, whatever, panel, whatever you want to call it, they teased and said that we've got a 2019 game coming. We still don't know anything about it.
Yeah, just quickly, I remember hearing people say that, you know, we were going to get a new adventure-style game. Is that what that's going to be about? Or?
Well, yeah. The hope is that with the whole Spyro Reignited trilogy and the Crash Insane trilogy, and now you've got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, all these remakes of classic games that people are really loving. And I love the Insane trilogy, and I love the Spyro Reignited trilogy. They're fantastic remakes, remasters, call them what you want.
Yeah, they're really good.
I am just so hoping to God that if they're going to release a 2019 game, it is a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remake with 1 and 2 adventure game styles. Do not turn adventure into a boost game. Because here's the problem. We've had boost games since Rush, in 2D anyway, and from 2010 we had it in colours. Each time the boosters got interesting, and then it's quickly declined. And Sonic Forces is a game which I think everyone can at least admit the boost gameplay is very basic. They lost the drifting mechanic, which means that most corners are either automated or you just have to slow down. They've ended up giving us very linear levels, in which case hardly anything is needed to be done. It's literally a boost to win game.
Wow.
And frankly, the story just was drab. There were so many bad plot points about Sonic Forces, it just left such a bad taste in my mouth. It's just, you made a game that was just meh. After Mania. After Mania!
Yeah.
One of the highest rated Sonic games we've had since the classics.
Which goes back to the winning formula of Sonic 2, which is the one I played, and that was a fantastic game.
Exactly. Sonic 2 is my favorite 2D Sonic game. But the main issue we have right now is the fact that Sonic at the moment has basically started to lose his identity again, and this is not helped by that stupid design we had for the film.
Or probably the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, considering he's playing second fiddle to Mario.
Yeah, I mean, it's called Mario and Sonic.
Yeah.
My point being is that I'm really worried with what the hell's going to happen with Sonic after this movie releases, because if anything, alright, Jim Carrey, see, people really did like Jim Carrey's Eggman, and I don't care. I don't see what people are so happy about.
Oh, that's a bit of blasphemy. That's one of the good things about the movie.
I mean, look, I get it. People are trying to find any scrap of good in the movie, and Jim Carrey's funny. But is he really Eggman? Is anything about his portrayal screaming Eggman to you? Really? From the games? Or any of the past TV shows? Or anything? The main problem I have is after this movie releases, if this movie is terrible, which I'm terrified it will be, what's that going to leave for Sonic? And here's the problem. We've had so many different things telling us that maybe there's a Sonic Adventure 3, or they're going back to the adventure style gameplay, and then they announce something and it isn't. And I know there's camps of people who are like Sonic should be 2D, Sonic should be Boost, Sonic should be Adventure, but we have 2D now, Sonic Mania, so have 2 games come out. One year, one the other. Give us a Sonic Mania 2D game by Christian Whitehead and the rest of the developers of Sonic Mania, because Sonic Mania is just amazing. And then give us as an adventure-style Sonic game. Why? Because of the fact that Sonic 06 did terribly, they were terrified of using those gameplay mechanics again. Because straight after that, you had, I think, the Wii games, the Sonic and the Black Knight in 2007,
Sonic
and after that,
the
Unleashed.
Secret Rings?
Yeah, one of them. One of the Wii games. I didn't play them. They're Wii games. They were on the rail, swinging sword things. I don't care. Then you got Sonic Unleashed, which is the first 3D Boost game, okay? Still really like the game, but that's because the Boost gameplay was interesting, dynamic, there were different paths, there was more things to do when it comes down to it. Forces is just showing us that they're just going through the motions. They're just making straight lines for Sonic to run down as fast as possible. The problem I have is Adventure is untapped potential. Yeah, don't call it Adventure if you don't want to. I don't care if it's called Adventure 3 or whatever, but that style of gameplay to me has untapped potential. There's so much you can do with that, because to me, that's 2D Sonic in 3D. That's how you do it.
And to be fair, you know, we've had, like you said, the 2D classic Sonic games.
Yeah.
We've had the Boost ones. There hasn't been an adventure-style formula game for a while.
Yeah, since 2006.
Exactly. So maybe it's time to go back into that.
It's been 13 years.
Yeah, and, you know, just try something new of Sonic, like I said. And maybe that can bring in some of, you know, us people who don't really care about Sonic anymore.
For example, you know, if you're going to make the 2019 game, look, make it an HD remake, remaster, whatever, of Adventure 1 and 2. Gauge how people really like the gameplay, because I guarantee that people are going to be like, oh my god, Sonic controls so much better. Oh my god, I'm not just flying off the damn, you know, maps or levels or whatever. It's not slower paced. Everyone keeps thinking that adventure games are really slow. It's not. It's controlled. And that's what Sonic in 2D was. He was fast, but he was controlled.
There was actually platforming elements.
Exactly. And we got some of that when it came down to, you know, what was it, Unleashed? Gave us some platforming 2D elements. Just give us adventure gameplay. It's the only thing that makes sense right now, because you clearly have no interest in making the Boost games fun anymore. Just try something. What's the worst that's going to happen? You've already lost fans with the whole movie coming out, the way that Sonic looks.
Yeah.
If they don't fix that, and your movie bombs, and you've got to have something to back it up with, and if it's another Forces games, you might as well quit now. I don't know. I want something good for Sonic. He's such a good character. They've had so many good games, and they're just kicking him in the dirt every time he gets back up. Yeah. Why? You have the answers. They're in the previous games. Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 are still heralded as good games. I know they're buggy. I know they're glitchy. I know there's issues. But imagine if you made that in the modern day. They'd be fantastic. So Joel, as someone who doesn't know a whole lot about Sonic, how are you feeling about when you saw the movie trailer? Because you've got a lot less stakes on this than I do.
So I'm probably going to get a lot of hate here. But I actually didn't think the movie design was that bad.
This is the problem, the uneducated are ruining us.
Now, hear me out. The only reason I say that is because I knew, obviously, it's a live-action movie. With these things, they always take, like, classic designs and sort of make them realistic. Because I guess they don't want a cartoony kind of design next to real people. So, I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't the worst for me. To be honest, I think the problem the movie has most likely is going to be the story. So even if you change Sonic's design, it's probably still going to be a bad movie, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it'll look like Sonic, but you know, that's not a good thing. So I'm not really too excited about the movie, and especially since video game movies haven't been that good, I'm not sure it's really going to be a good advertisement for Sonic.
No.
And as Sean is worried about that, I'm a bit worried about the franchise. And yeah, I think there's a big possibility that Sonic might slip into obscurity one day, unfortunately.
That's the thing, I mean, he's been going on for what? 28 years this year, I think he's just passed? I'm just concerned for the little guy, okay? There's only so many times you can resuscitate a hedgehog. And we've already given him mouse to mouth. Thank you, Elise. So, you know, what else is there to do? If they don't innovate, if they don't, like, start changing up some stuff.
Well, you know, Sonic is basically a laughing stock in the gaming community. Like,
yeah, and it's a shame, too.
That's basically what I think, unfortunately, of him at the moment. I think it's going to keep happening. Doesn't seem Sega has much. Maybe they do have love for their character, but they're not really.
I think they have love for the money that it used to bring.
They're not really kind of, you know, just going into the character and seeing what he can do, you know, actually exploring different gameplay options. They're just kind of relying on brand name, and unfortunately that brand name is not going to be there forever.
Yeah.
The demographic is probably getting older and older. Like Sean said, I think it's mainly the older fans who are keeping
really
Sonic
like
afloat.
keeping the older fans, the one buying it. You think a 5-year-old is buying a Sonic toaster?
Exactly.
Like, that's a thing. They released a Sonic pizza cutter. You think 5-year-olds and 7-year-olds are buying it? No.
So
we are, because we're idiots.
If Sega don't start, you know, basically trying to get in a new younger audience and appeasing their older audience, I can't see the future being too bright for Sonic.
Because here's the problem. With Sega trying to appeal to one audience, they're alienating the other one. Okay? So I'm not looking for them to just go, fuck the kids, no one's going to start pandering towards them. But look, make a game that's fun. It's not difficult. You're being stubborn about it because you don't want to look back. Mario can make a game fun for anyone. Why can't Sonic? Because they're cheap. Because they're doing it quickly. Because they just want to pump something out and be done with it. Because that's what's easy for Sega. There's just so many problems with the Sonic franchise. I don't think if it will recover, people are going to pay attention to it anymore. And as a Sonic fan, that's really disheartening. Because this guy, he used to be on top. This is the guy that was making Nintendo quake in their boots when it came out. I don't know. It's a crap note to go out on, but I'm just hoping something changes. Because right now, Sonic is looking like he's going to die in the next couple of years. And that's really sad to me. Because he's been a great historical icon. And he's probably going to reach his 30th anniversary, but I don't see him reaching 35. I'm just saying.
So yeah, unfortunately that's the end of the video.
It's not a great one, sorry. Not everything has to be happy and colourful in the gaming world.
As Star Wars has taught us as well, at least in the movie world.
All with the games, thanks Battlefront 2.
Yep, that's true. So guys, just quickly, what do you guys think about Sonic? Do you agree with Sean? Are you guys more positive?
I mean, yeah, like, what are your guys' favourite Sonic games, Sonic moments? You know, what kind of things are you thinking about going on with the state of Sonic right now? You know, are you happy with how it's going? Are you looking forward to the film? Are you hopeful that they'll fix the film in any capacity? Because right now I'm not hopeful.
I'll be surprised if anyone is hopeful.
You know, I need some of the Sonic fan base to give me some hope. So if there's anyone out there that's willing to write a small little sentence to give this Sonic guy some hope, then put it down in the comments. Let me read some positivity about Sonic once in a while, because there's so many people hating on it these days. You need that Sonic love.
So yeah, once again, please like, comment, subscribe, share your views, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
See you guys.